Have you ever spent, literally hours crafting the perfect email just to feel like it disappeared into a black hole? Yeah? Well, if that sounds familiar, this explainer is for you. We're going to dive into one of the biggest headaches in email marketing. When is the absolute best time to hit that send button?
It's that sinking feeling, right? You've written amazing copy. You've found the perfect image. You've checked every single link. And then, nothing. Crickets. You look at your stats, and the open rate just doesn't match the work you put in. So what gives?
Now, what if I told you there's a fix? Check this out. The source we're looking at makes this huge promise right from the get-go. The idea that you could instantly double your open rates. It sounds a little too good to be true, right? But the secret, well, it's actually surprisingly simple.
So the secret, it's not a crazier subject line or some flashy new design. Nope, it is all about timing. It's that one little variable that can make all the difference between an email that gets opened and one that gets totally buried. Yep, that's it. That is the core idea right there. When your email shows up is just as critical as what's actually in it. Sending it at just the right moment can, and I mean this, change everything.
Okay, so what's really interesting here is that this gives us a place to start, a general rule of thumb. Yeah, a ton of studies say weekday mornings are your best bet. But see that big but on the screen? That's the most important word here. A general rule is just that. It's general. Your audience, they're unique.
And this right here is the main event. The real path to better open rates isn't about just guessing or following what some blog post told you. It's about testing. It's all about moving from what you think to what you know based on your own data.
Just think about it like this. On one side, you have guessing, sending an email on a Tuesday morning just because you heard that was a good time. On the other side, you've got testing, and that's where you let your audience show you what actually works for them. It's the difference between flying blind and, having a GPS.
Okay, so how do you actually do this? It's really just a simple three-step loop. First, you start sending emails at different times, different days. Be systematic about it. Maybe for a few weeks, send half your list an email at 9 a.m. on Tuesday and the other half get it at 3 p.m. on Thursday. The trick is, you only change one thing, the time. Step 2, you track the data. Every single send. And third, this is where the magic happens. You start to look at that data and find the patterns. You start to see how your audience really behaves.
So the goal of all this testing isn't just to get a bunch of numbers. No, you're on a hunt for something very specific, something incredibly valuable. You are looking for your audience's unique sweet spot.
And this right here is what we're talking about. The sweet spot isn't some myth. It's a real, data-proven window of time when your subscribers are the most active, the most tuned in, and the most likely to open, read, and click. Think of it as your personalized key to their inbox.
At the end of the day, it all boils down to this one simple truth. This isn't just about email strategy. It's about understanding the people you're trying to talk to. The data you get gives you a direct peek into their daily lives, and that knowledge, that's your superpower.
So let's bring it all the way back to that huge promise from the beginning. Can you really double your open rates? Well, by switching from just guessing to a simple data-driven testing process, the answer is a huge yes. It's not magic, it's just being smart.
So I'm going to leave you with this question. Your email data, it's more than just a bunch of numbers on a spreadsheet. It's your audience talking to you. They are literally showing you when they're ready to listen. The only real question left is, are you ready to hear what they're trying to say?